Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy JohnTheJedi here, welcome back. Now, I wanted to make a little video about what I want to see in the upcoming Avengers Game Beta, but before I get into all the things that I want to see, first of all, I want to ask you guys a quick question, and that is, if you could choose one potential thing to see within this beta that lines in with the Avengers game, what would it be? Leave it down in the comment section and I'll leave the best or my favorite comment at the end of the next video. Let's try and hit 7 likes on this video. I would really appreciate that. I want to see your guys' support, I want to see your guys' opinions, and let me know what you think of what I want to see down in the comment section below. But getting into the first thing that I want to see is I want to have some missions that involve the 5 available characters. What I mean by this is, obviously we've seen in the War Table 2, if you haven't seen my live reaction, go check that out, but we saw that we're going to be playing with Hulk and Kamala, or Camilla, however you want to say her name, in several different missions, but we only saw the availability to be able to play in the story with those two, and then there was a chance after completing the little bit of the story section that we have to be able to play with the 5 heroes together. But what I want to see is a mission where we all come together and play each hero. I want to see Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Kamala, and potentially Hawkeye if they want to be very nice to us, but that'll probably be in the main game. But in the beta, I want these 5 people to be able to like link up, play together, get each upgradable piece of armor tech. I haven't really looked into the upgrades that you can get, but unlocking these different paths so that we can get our own experience within the beta rather than having the same experience that everybody else has throughout the time that it is out. What do you guys think of that? Do you think they should bring in 5 people instead of just the 2 playable characters in each mission? Let me know.
To uncover shield secrets hidden deep underground.
And into the next one, I want to see how in-depth these training missions can go. Obviously, we saw the artificial intelligence room thing, like the virtual reality thing. I forgot what they called it. I'll put it up on screen here. I want to see how deep you can actually go with this. Can you go like team play wise? What I mean is, can we go like solo into the training missions and just practice each combo with each different hero? And can we go like 4 or 3 different heroes at the same time and practice team based combos in order to be able to defeat our enemies? I want to see how in depth the training missions go. Obviously there's a lot in the game. They said there's over like 70 different training styles and difficulties and stuff like that, so it's going to be interesting to see what they put into the beta and how hard they are going to allow it.
Looking sharp, guys.
Next, I want to speak about this topic a little bit more in depth. So I want to see some side quests within the main part of the game that we're going to be able to play. Obviously we're going to get like 1 or 2 missions that will be tied into the story, but I want to see some side quests that like push the narrative a little bit more within the beta. So what we're going to see is Kamala and Bruce trying to find Tony, I'm pretty sure, and like finding Iron Man, finding Jarvis, stuff like that, being able to track down Tony in order to bring back the Avengers. But I want to see some side quests where you can go off, spin off from the main mission and not just directly go through the story. I want to be able to develop the characters a whole lot more. I want to see the background of the characters. I want to see what drove them to split. I want to see, you know, all these different things that made the Avengers split and what is in turn going to make them come back together. I don't want it just to be the main story, the main point of there's this big bad villain and we need to all come together to beat it. I want it to be very in-depth. I want it to be like there's little individual points that all come together within the main story but through side quests, so it develops the game out a little bit more. Obviously they've taken a lot of time to develop this game, so I'm hoping and I'm praying that Square Enix have done it massive and they've got these side quests in order to be able to develop the story a whole lot more than like normal if it was just a main story. My point with that is sort of like the side quests in Skyrim, where they wouldn't be completely attached to the main story, but they would somehow loop in so that there was a bit more in-depth storyline than was actually shown in the main story.
Game showing that you not only played in the beta, you excelled.
Right, so the next one I really want to talk about, and it's the one that I don't know much about, is more insight into the way that upgrades will be collected. I don't think there's been any information that's been put out to show us how upgrades will be collected, like different pieces of armor, different skill abilities. I think the skill trees and stuff like that are just going to be based off of experience, like XP, but I'm not really sure. But I'm hoping that different missions and different difficulties will give different rarity armor upgrades and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more about that within the beta. That's probably one of the main things that I want to see, because obviously the upgrades and the armor differences between each individual player's story experience is going to be different due to their armor and their abilities selected and the different skill trees that they're going down and stuff like that.
Throwing themselves in the air and even chaining together swings to increase speed and cover greater distances.
Finally, the one that I do want to see, but I don't think we will get it, is a playable boss fight that isn't Taskmaster or the Abomination. So obviously we've seen that we will be fighting Taskmaster in the main mission. I think we're just going to be playing as Black Widow as that boss fight happens. But we will be seeing Abomination at some point too. I'm pretty sure that's in a training mission or something like that. But I'm hoping that we are able to use the training missions like we saw in there to be able to like do these survival rounds, do these XP grinds in order to battle these waves and eventually battle one of the MCU's or just the Marvel Comics villains. So like we could get the Red Skull out of the MCU and also the Red Skull out of the comics. That'd be really cool, like seeing differences between how the characters play. They could have different abilities or different knowledge, different, you know, just different rewards per different style of that same villain. That would be pretty cool in my opinion, being able to pull out different eras of the villain and getting different rewards for defeating them. If you do defeat them, if you don't, are we still going to get rewards, or are we going to have to simply just start again? But I hope you guys are interested in some of the things that I did talk about today. If you did like the video, make sure to smash that like button, it'd be very much appreciated. Like I said, let's try and get 7 likes on this video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed around here. 60% of you are watching my videos and are not subscribed, but it seems like you're enjoying them because you're hitting that like button and stuff like that. So why not just hit that cheeky subscribe button? Go down there, click it, hit the notification bell while you're there. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to grow the channel so that more people can see our content. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to click the left side of the screen right now to be able to go check out my last Avengers video, and click the right side of the screen to look at my last live stream. I hope everybody is safe, stay awesome. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.